Okay guys, so first things first, we're going to run through in order the things that you're going to need. So the first thing you're going to need is water, okay, and a way of carrying that around. Now you'll need something maybe similar to this, or you can use jugs, anything that you can to carry a fair amount of water around with you, especially if you have quite a few jobs to do during the day. So you'll need some water to take with you, so that's the first thing, okay, so one of them. And then you will need something to put the water into. So I recommend something like this. Now this is the professional window cleaner's bucket. Now this one's just over 20 inches long, so it's plenty of space to put applicators and squeegees in there. I would also buy one that comes complete with a lid and a rubber seal that goes all the way around, so that when you're transporting your solution around in your vehicle, you're not going to get any sloshing water coming through and into your cab. So that's always advisable. So you'll need that. So after obviously we have water and we've put the water into the bucket, we need something then to use to create a good detergent. So we have this. This is personally what I use. This is Fairy Liquid Platinum. Now you can use any kind of dish soap that you want. This is ideally what you can use to clean the windows with. You do get professional detergents as well, like GG3 and GG4, but personally this creates the best slip on the glass. Now when we're talking about slip on the glass, what we're talking about is less friction when pulling the squeegee across the window. But we'll cover all that in the next video on how to clean the windows. But this is what I would personally buy to pop in the water. Now, how much you need all depends on the slip as well that you need on the windows, but we'll cover all that kind of thing in the next video as well. So that's what you'll need as well, some soap. Okay, so the next thing you'll need is an applicator, or a mop, some people just call it. Now, it'll come, there's two parts to it. You'll first of all need the T-bar, okay? Now you get all different sizes of T-bars, but personally, especially for work in the UK, I would recommend a 14-inch T-bar. Now you get all different kinds of makes, but generally speaking, most of them are pretty good. Just go for something, especially if you're just starting off, something quite cheap. 14-inch will do you fine to start with. And you'll also need a sleeve to accompany it. So this is a microfiber sleeve, and it has a scrubber on the end of it for anything that's ingrained on the glass. And to put it together, all you need to do, there's a little elastic band inside of the sleeve. You slot one side of the T-bar in like that, okay? Put the receiving end into the bottom of the sleeve, like so. Pull the top over, so that's it. T-bar is inside the sleeve, and then they've got a little Velcro strap here. Pull that across just to lock it down, and there you go. So you'll need one of them. So that is your 14-inch applicator sleeve. After that, right, you've soaped up the window, so you need to get that soap off the window. So the next thing you need is the squeegee. Now this is a very basic ETTORE 14-inch squeegee with the Pro Grip handle. Now you get all different kinds of squeegees, but something basic like this will do you fine, and I'll get you started. Okay, and obviously you need something to put in your squeegee, so we use squeegee rubber. Okay, this is what squeegee rubber looks like. You get different compounds, soft and hard. Soft rubber, obviously it's going to wear out a little bit quicker, but it's better especially for colder climates, whereas a harder rubber, a bit more hard wearing, but the slip on the glass is not as good, but it is better for those hotter temperatures. This is ETTORE Master Soft Rubber, so it's ideal here for in the UK. Okay, everything that you see here today is all available from windowcleaningstuff.co.uk. And I'll leave a link in the description below straight through to their website, so you can pick and choose all the things that you need to get going. Okay, so let's say we've got our water container, we've got our bucket which has got water and solution in it, detergent, applicator and squeegee. Now we don't want to have to carry all these things around just in a bucket. So first of all we need the trad belt. So this is a MAKITA trad belt. Ideally you can get this from any DIY store, hardware store. Very hard rigid belt, so I'd recommend something like that with a quick release clip on the front. Okay, so after that, once you've got your belt, you then need a pouch to keep your cloths, keys, money, anything like that in. So this is a window cleaner's pouch. You'll need at least one of them. This is quite a good one, made by UNGER. So you've got 2 compartments in there, and another one on the front of there to keep your keys and your change and whatnot in the front of there. Very, very good. Okay, so that will hold your cloths that you're going to need, which we'll come on to in a minute. You've got the window cleaner's bucket on a belt, or it's called a B.O.A.B, some people like to call it, B.O.A.B. This holds 1 applicator and 2 squeegees, so that's what you'll need as well, 1 of them. Obviously, the reason being is that, especially when you're climbing up ladders, you want both hands on the ladder at all times. So when you've got this attached to your trad belt, you've got all your tools close to hand there, nice and safe when you need them. So you'll need 1 of them. Now, the other things that you'll need as well, especially for first cleans, you'll probably need something like this. Now, this is a window cleaning scraper. This is used to get paint or any ingrained mess off that won't come off with your standard applicator. This is a 6-inch one, but you do get ones that are smaller as well. This is an UNGER Ninja scraper, so that's quite a good heavy duty one. Very good, that one. So we'll come on to our cloths now. So you need 2 different types of cloths. You've got a fluffy microfiber, which is that one there. I'll just bring that in. Okay, so this one is used for frames and sills to clean them, which we'll go on to in the next video as well on how to use these. You'll need at least maybe 5 or 6 of these, especially if you're a one-man band. The other thing you'll need is this kind of cloth, which is a smooth microfiber. See if you can see that. So it's a very good cloth. This is used for what we call detailing. So detailing, we'll come on to again in the following video, is going to be any solution that's left behind on the glass. This is used to polish that up and take that away. Okay, so that's the 2 different cloths that you'll need. I'll leave links to all these bits and pieces in the description below. You will also need a traditional pull. Now, what you use this for is any windows that are a bit out of reach and that you maybe can't safely use a ladder. So this one is a Mormon extension pull. So it has a twist lock mechanism and extends like so. And it has an end locking cone, which basically means that squeegees are clicked onto the top and then they don't fall off. So it's very, very handy. And they don't spin either. So it's very handy. So you'll need 1 of them. And also the other thing you'll need is a short ladder as well, like this. Now, this is quite handy for doing, especially first cleans, when you want to get up to those, say for instance a bungalow that you're doing or a shop front, and you want to get up there to maybe do the tops of the frames and things like that. A nice short ladder as well to do them. And also you will need a either 2 or 3 section ladder to get up to those higher windows. Anything that's on the 1st or 2nd floor, you'll need obviously a longer ladder as well. Okay guys, so that pretty much covers everything, the basics anyway, of what you're going to need to get going. So a quick refresh of what you're going to need. You're going to need water and a way to carry that around. Obviously a bucket to keep your solution in, preferably one with a lid. So you got that. A way of applying your cleaning solution to the window. So an applicator complete with obviously a sleeve of the right size. You'll need a squeegee, at least 1 of them. Personally, I would recommend, especially here in the UK, having 2 or 3 squeegees of different sizes. Say something like a 14, a 10, and maybe a 6-inch as well for really small, say like French pane windows, things like that. So you'll need a couple of squeegees anyway. A trad belt, so a nice strong rigid belt, preferably with a quick release mechanism at the front. Take your belt on and off quite quickly. You'll need a window cleaner's pouch to keep your cloths inside of. You'll need a bucket on a belt, or otherwise known as a B.O.A.B, to keep your applicator and squeegees in. So especially when you're climbing ladders, you're safe and you can keep all hands on the ladders until you get up to the window, and then your tools are right there when you need them. Okay, and then finally moving on to things like the traditional window cleaner's pole and ladders, which you'll obviously need to get to those windows you can't quite reach. Okay guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. This is what you're going to need to get going. And in the next video, we're going to be covering how to actually use these tools, the basic techniques on how to squeegee a window and how to clean those frames and sills to make those customers really happy. Okay guys, thanks very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if possible. And like I say, I'll leave all the links in the description below for you to get hold of. Okay guys, bye for now, take care, I'll see you next time.